Good morning, student. Welcome to BCCA class. Today we will see the last unit, that is unit 4, the unit 3, that is the Information Technology Act 2000, or ITA, that is Information Technology Act 2000, or IT Act. It is one and the same thing, which was notified in 17 October 2000. So there is one most important thing about the IT Act, that IT Act is deals with the two things. First thing is the cyber crime, that is about the cyber law and all, and second thing is electronic commerce in India. So whatever the electronic commerce is in India and cyber crime, for that purpose IT Act is came into force. So there is certain little bit we will have the history of IT Act, how it came into force. So in 1916, United Nation Commission on International Trade Law, okay, UNICITRAL जिसको कहते हैं. So UNICITRAL ने क्या किया? They adopted a model law on electronic commerce. Previously, it is related to the electronic commerce, and electronic commerce to bring uniformity in the law in different countries, because an electronic commerce is, it is always operative around the globe, okay, around the globe. So UNICITRAL जो है, that is a global one, that is यूनाइटेड नेशन कमीशन ऑन इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड, जो रेगुलेट करती हैं, that they collectively decided that there should be, क्या होना चाहिए, एक यूनिफॉर्म लॉ होना चाहिए related to the electronic commerce in which is run in a different countries, okay. So for that purpose, UNICITRAL adopted the model law first on a electronic commerce, and that law will be accepted, मतलब वो सबको different countries को क्या होगा, all the countries will be agree on that. That is a model law which will run the electronic commerce around the globe. Then uske baad, after that, what happened? The further, the General Assembly of United Nations recommended that all the countries must consider this model law before the making changes in their own laws, okay. That उन्होंने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉमर्स जो है, जो ड्यू टू द वास्ट डेवलपमेंट जो अराउंड द कंट्रीज जो बिजनेस होता है, ओके, in foreign countries and multinational companies, national companies, domestic business, okay, or international business, for regulating that, they will have the model law on electronic commerce, okay. And after that electronic commerce, they think that all countries will keep that thing on a base and make a changes in law according to their own thing. So further, the General Assembly recommended that, yeah, as I told you now. So India became 12th country to enable the cyber law after it passed the Information Technology Act 2000. So that's why the Information Technology Act came into force. Then the first draft was created by Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. That first draft is not about the Information Technology Act. It was not about that. It was E-Commerce Act, because it is related to the E-Commerce Act in 1998. And then after that, they redrafted that E-Commerce Act in 1 year they used, and they redrafted the E-Commerce Act, and it was redrafted as the Information Technology Bill, first thing in 1919, and finally it is has been passed as a IT Act 2000, that is a Information Technology Act. So this is the little bit journey of, we can say, journey of this IT Act 2000. So so these are the, we can say, why, what is IT Act is related to. So as I said, it is related to the commerce, Okay, as so it is related to these three more, four more things, that is e-commerce, e-governors, digital signature, and electronic record. So for that purpose, this is IT Act came into force, because as all of you know that India is now a digital India campaign. So everything is digital in India. Here if you see in the image, you can see here, if I make it little big. So information for everyone, if we want some information we can get the information. And universal access to phones, e-kranti, e-governance, electronic, IT for jobs. So these things are, we can see it is a part of a digital India, and it is related to e-governors, first thing. And now if you see here, second thing, that is this is about the electronic signature and digital signature. This is the second part which is regulated by IT Act, and that is the electronic signature and digital signature. There is a difference here, different slide is there, that electronic signature is not sealed, but digital signature is sealed by authority, that is a controller and all. We will see in detail in next part. And this is about the keeping the electronic records. We will keep the electronics record, all records. Now it is not possible to keep as it is in traditional way in the cupboard and in the files. So you can see here in the by picture speaks itself, that is in the laptop, there is a drawer and files, so I kept here that. So electronic keeping records. And then next thing is about the e-commerce. Okay, so e-commerce thing, that nowadays e-commerce, that the transaction of a money, okay, we use the phone pay, we use we books everything, we use the online shopping. That is what we book the air tickets, whatever we want we can have the online. So that is the business through the online, we can say that is a e-commerce. So this is the subject of first thing is IT Act. It's we can say it regulates these four things first. So in next lecture we will see the what is the objective of a IT Act. I hope you understand the point of view first. What IT Act relates to? What IT Act relates to? So IT Act is related to, yeah, digital signature, electronic commerce, e-governors, and electronic records. And the most important thing, uh, when it, one thing I really wish to mention here, that after the IT Act, there is a changes in Indian Evidence Act, then IPC. Okay, accordingly they had a change. They had a change means they amendment झालेले आहे. IT Act में amendment हुई है, then IPC में amendment हुई है, Indian Evidence Act में, Evidence Act में भी amendment हुई है. Because this, as the new act is passed, there are certain amendments in a procedural law. You know na, IPC is a procedural law. Even though the crime sections वेगळे असतात, but we um, procedure, we need to follow the procedure. So we have the some procedural law, that is CRPC, CPC, IPC. IPC, CRPC से procedure होता है, that is a procedural code. And so accordingly कोई भी नया act आता है, तो accordingly we need to change in certain acts, that is IPC evidence. Okay, so accordingly there are the changes. I hope you understand. In next lecture we will see the objectives of IT Act. Thank you very much.